Hello and welcome to the eFresh.com fruit, vegetables, and potato news. Today is the 15th of December. My name is Kim and these are this week's headlines. Mandarin dilemma squeezes growers. Farmers struggle to sell bumper harvest. Olive farms threatened by disease. Most oranges survive valley chill. Belarus create unique GM potato plants. Australian citrus growers who try to export not-a-caught mandarins to Europe without paying royalties risk having their fruit shipments seized. Agri-Exchange Business Development Manager Steve Burdett said about 700 hectares of the seedless variety had been planted in Australia since it was released in 2000. However, 90% of the trees were not registered. To bring Australian growers under the Citrigold banner and enable access to the EU and US, Queensland company Variety Access, which represents Citrigold in Australia, formed an Australian not-a-caught growers club in April. Members voluntarily registered 44 hectares of trees before legally exporting over 1,000 tons of fruit to the EU this year under the Clemengold brand. Another 32 hectares of trees is to be registered next year. About 3,000 Chinese farming families in Miyoung County say they are struggling to sell their organic apples after a bumper harvest this year. The farmers in Xinjiang town have produced a total of 4.5 million kilograms of apples, up by 1 million kilograms on last year. The organic apples sell for between 4 to 6 yuan per kilo. Shi Ticheng, a 53-year-old farmer who owns 600 trees that produce about 50,000 kilograms of apples, said he earned little money from the business because he did not know how to sell the apples. He said organic apples required more investment than ordinary apples, so the lowest price he could accept was 4.5 yuan per kilogram. At this price, he can cover costs for fertilizer and his employees, but she and his wife get nothing. An agriculture ministry official has warned that olive farms in Irbid, Jordan, are being threatened by a bacterial disease that could destroy this year's harvest. Northern Mazar Department Director Abdullah Kanan told that officials have detected dozens of cases of olive knot disease in farms in the district, where many residents depend on olive production. The disease, caused by the bacteria Pseudomonas savustinoi, spreads among trees through pruning with infected tools during rainy months and leads to the formation of knots on infected trunks that dry out and spoil olives. Following visits to several olive farms in the area, ministry experts estimate that 70% of the district's olive farms have been infected with olive knot. Central San Joaquin Valley citrus growers in California have struggled through several nights of sub-freezing temperatures, but citrus officials say they expect little damage to this year's navel orange crop. Cloudy skies provided some relief while temperatures remained above freezing in most citrus growing areas. Richard Molinar, a University of California small farm advisor, said that icy conditions may have damaged frost-sensitive crops such as sugar peas. Molinar is aware of one grower in the Sanger area who lost about $5,000 worth of peas. Officials with the Fresno County Agricultural Commissioner's Office said they have not received any reports of any widespread damage. The website yarmarka.net reports that genetically modified potato plants resistant to Colorado potato beetle were created by a group of Belarusian scientists. According to head of the Laboratory of Molecular Genetics of Belarus, Nikolai Kartel, the unique transgenic potato resistant to Colorado beetle, as well as potatoes with chitinase gene, are the most promising developments. Kartel said the reason for the slow introduction of the transgenic potatoes in industrial farming is a lack of special conditions for the active analysis and testing in these plants in an industrial environment. He also added that in 2010, Belarus will create 2 sites for testing GM potatoes. Kartel told that in the coming years, Belarus will be able to present its own GM oilseed grape, resistant to herbicides. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com fruit, vegetables, and potato news. See you next time.